Hey there! I'm Chroma, and welcome back to Portal. Last time, we made it to test chamber 18 out of 19. We're getting close to test chamber 19, presumably the end of everything. Yeah, so now we'll continue on. Yeah, let's do it.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1.
Also, we're in test chamber 17. I have the numbers wrong because I'm not paying attention to the actual numbers as we come across them.
This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
Alright, so we have a cube with a heart on it. Can we get that heart to face up? Yes, we can. Woo, so we have this companion cube now, which is the exact same as every other cube, but as a heart, and therefore is special. And we all know that's true. So, yeah, we can see over there kind of where we need to go. So, oh yeah, button there and more cameras. That one's not on a portal surface, so we can't actually destroy it. As we can see, there are a lot less portal surfaces, so a lot less stuff we can do portal-wise. Less cameras that we can destroy. So, in order to get up this gap, we can actually use our friend here that I'm trying to come up with a witty name for, and nothing's coming to mind because I'm really bad at naming things. You know what? In my game that I'm making an abstract adventure, our cube character is named Q, so this will be Q. Alright. I guess. Why not? So, come along, Q. So, we have a pellet here that's going back and forth, so we can actually
the
use...
The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Alright, I don't want to, I'm trying not to interrupt dialogue, but yeah, so we can use, we can use Q to deflect the cube here and try to be careful in how it bounces. Very dangerous here. And one thing I'm just going to do preemptively, because I know that we're going to need these later to get into receptacle. Alright, so... I'm just going to shoot one of our portals down there to then use it later. And actually, yeah, okay. So, yeah, now we have another thing here. It's going down that way. I just feels, okay. Q, protect me. The main thing I also want to make sure is that it's just bouncing back and not, like, up vertically in any way, because that gets dangerous really quick. This whole level with those pellets is dangerous. So now we're in this next area here with that portal that we've left behind. We have another camera there. I'm not going to show it yet because I want to deal with the pellet first. So we have a receptor here, and we can see that we want to get a pellet into it. So the first thing that we can do is shooting a portal there. The opposite one of the one that we shot before. Now in a second. Oh, it's faster than I was thinking it would. Yeah, so that's first pellet down. Now we can also then destroy this camera here. So now, yeah, preemptively, I'm also going to go in and get the, another camera as well. Is there a camera in that middle area? Oh yeah, this is something I wanted to show off. There's a bug in this level that's kind of fascinating. So normally I imagine what they would expect you to do is, so you get to this area, see that you need the pellets, go back, portal this one, and then go through and use it. However, I portaled this pellet first, and I don't know why, but the way that this game is set up, I guess... Is this the first time that we've had two pellets in one area? I think this is the first time we had, two pellets in, like, the same area where we can kind of choose which one we use first. So, yeah, but we used this pellet, but it disabled this one. So I'm thinking that it's basically hard-coded to, when you've used one of the pellets, it deactivates this one, but then this one keeps firing. So that's kind of neat. I'm going to shoot another portal. Oh. I don't know where my other portal is. I'm going to shoot it up there. So yeah, I'm going to shoot one portal there to now get that pellet again. Which then means if I was trying to, like, speedrun this or whatever, I could have shot a portal there, used one pellet, but then know that another one's going to still come through there. So that's also pretty neat there. So, come along, you down into the pit. So we have two ways that we can go here. I'm going to go this way first with this button. So we have a button that we can press that can open a door, and we have another door behind it. And then beyond this double door, we have a receptacle, as we can see over there. That red eye is ominous. That could be like a robot, and that just, yeah, with big ominous eyes staring at you. All right. So we can put Q on this button that we cannot reach, and then we can see, that's odd. Is it just me, or is it's literally more like red than the other ones? The other one's more like orangey. Maybe it's just me. Or just the way the lighting is in this room. Okay, so we can put the cube there to open the one door, and then we can open this other door ourselves. But it does kind of put us right in the line of fire. We can't put our cube here because that would we can't reach that button up there. So shoot, what did I shoot over there? I shot blue for the pellet. I can shoot orange here. I'm gonna put that as high as I can and be out of the, yeah, so that's the right one. So you can see in a second that coming. So if we kind of crouch and be out of the way, that's close. We can have it go through.
The Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the Enrichment Center urges you to disregard its advice.
Yes. So, yeah, that's a thing. A lot of warnings to not trust if this thing becomes sentient. So now we have an interesting thing here. Oh, I should also actually have looked at what activating all these pellets is actually doing. So we can see this one is going towards like this platform, and this platform. 3 platforms to activate. And then if we can get across all of them, then we can go that way and continue the level. And I hear a radio. I don't actually know. Oh, it's under there. It's being crushed. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so that's that. This was, yeah. Yes, okay, so now we have one more thing to get the, one more pellet to get into a receptacle. And this one, you'll notice it's bouncing against somewhere where there is not a portal surface. So we have to do something very dangerous, and it will probably kill me. We have to deflect the pellet into the receptacle. I'm gonna try hitting it like off an angle. Oh, it worked. Okay, yeah, it worked first try. That yeah, is dangerous. They're in the hard mode of this challenge. There's like glass walls. They have to like have it go up and over. And that is easily like the hardest, one of the most hardest things in this game, in my opinion. Just getting that to work because of how much it's up to almost luck. Or you know, being a physicist and being able to calculate what the bounces are going to be. I am not a physicist, so I am a programmer. So anyway, so yes, now we have all 3 of these platforms up. So let's continue on with our friend here. Actually, the radio. So I'm gonna throw our cube over there, and then I'm gonna go back for the radio. Now, where do I bring this? I'm gonna guess that this one I have to bring more near the end of the level. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Oh, and we've dropped it. So let's go back through again and jump across here. This is why this game is the platformer, right here, having to make these jumps. So I'm gonna bring the cube first and go back to Pirate Radio later. So come along, cube. Let's see what we have next for us. So we have a button here, another
You did
camera.
it.
Oh,
The
that's the beginning
weighted
of the level
companion
there.
cube certainly brought you good luck.
Yes, it did.
However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized.
Oh no.
Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator.
Well, how dare you? I did not foresee this coming. You're breaking my heart. Oh no. Agony. No. Alright, so we press this button here that was opened up by that door. We press this, and we can see, yeah,
Rest
it's an
assured that an
incinerator.
independent panel of
Take
ethicists
me.
has absolved the Enrichment Center, Aperture Science employees, and all test subjects of any moral responsibility for the companion cube euthanizing process.
Oh, so we don't have any morals. Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's do it. I'm kidding. Yeah, so no matter what we do, we have to dispose of our friend Q here. I'm sorry. It's what has to be done. Actually, what happens if it closes?
While it has been a faithful companion, your companion cube cannot accompany you through the rest of the test. If it could talk, and the Enrichment Center takes this opportunity to remind you that it cannot, it would tell you to go on without it because it would rather die in a fire than become a burden to you.
My. Alright, well, enough of this moral guilt here. Goodbye, my friend.
You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
Yikes. Yeah, because I imagine looking at this in reality for a minute, if you are in this place where there's no end, you'd probably be going crazy, going through all these test chambers. Yeah, a lot of people might become crazy enough to the point where they perceive the cube as sentient, and then having to dispose of their only friend. I'm also actually just realizing that up here is the spot that we went through with the 2 pellets. I never actually looked down and noticed this. So that's interesting. This area is completely like shown in glass, but you can't see like just beyond it where there's the incinerator. Actually, I think from this angle, you could probably see it, but you wouldn't necessarily know that that's what that is. Yeah. Also, in terms of this door here, I'm gonna predict that there's probably like actually just one of these buttons at the bottom of here, and the cube pressing that is what opens that gate. Maybe. I could be wrong. It could just be a trigger thing. But anyways, goodbye, my friend. And we have to go on without you. Yeah, so head on we go to test chamber 18. Yes. This one has 3 radios in it, so I'm gonna have to make sure not to miss any. So, yeah. Here we go. And onwards.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion.
Ah, yes, it is.
The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
My. So it looks like this may be our last episode here. This series has been going on for not that long, only a few episodes. I don't know the count off the top of my head. But, yeah, so we can launch ourselves across that gap, first of all, by up there and down here. And hopefully not dying. I haven't died yet. That's still the goal, to finish this without dying once. Yeah, so now we can go up there. But first, we have something eerie down here. Ooh. Oh, that's the other radio. Okay. Or that's the first radio of 3. I don't remember. Okay, I know where the second one is, but yeah. So we have this radio here. I'm willing to bet we have to bring this one to the beginning. It's also, again, cool to see how different the environment is in this area. There's acid down there, so that's fun. Also being careful to not drop this radio in the acid. Going through here. Up, and the only place we can shoot is down here. Oh, I remember where to take this one. Yes, this one was weird. So now hopefully somebody here without dying. No! Wait, hold up. No. Okay.
The experiment is nearing its
my first death
conclusion.
to a
The
bad
Enrichment
jump,
Center
but oh well.
is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Oh, yeah. It also the order of that seems a little not the best there, but we will just pretend we didn't hear it that way and continue onwards. Can't wait to get this delicious and moist cake at the end of these tests here. Okay, so anywho, let's try this jump again. Let me try to get a bit higher. Please? Wait, why did you? I did not hit the button to let go. Why did you drop? Can I wonder. I was gonna load back. What do I say? Is it still? Can I pick you up? No. I didn't think that would work. My god. Okay. My golly gosh. Alright, so that was that. Let's, yeah. So then the place where you have to actually bring this radio is odd, because it's actually up there for some reason. I couldn't tell you why, but yeah, so lowering it through, we can hear the Morse code. So it was in its position up there, now we can drop it and leave it behind. Huh, so that's that. I honestly wasn't expecting that to work, and I thought I'd have to load a prior save, but here we are. Let's continue moving forward. Yeah, so next we have to get up there, it seems. There's also these kind of dots that are sort of telling us where to go. So that was 2, this is 3, that's 4 over there. I'm seeing cameras, but not cameras we can destroy, because there's no way of destroying the cameras that are not on portal surfaces. So, portal up there, we can portal below us, and fall. Okay, well, it wouldn't have been that bad, I would have fallen down there, but still. So now we have a door here that we cannot go through. Yes, I believe there's... I'm just going to drop down real quick. I can hear it. The next radio is nearby. Where is that, though? I don't remember. I know where the last radio is. I know we don't have to drop down, right? Being quiet, because I can barely hear it off in the distance somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna... We'll come back for it, because we will come back to this... Oh. Okay, curious and curiouser. Okay, anyway, so let's just go up there and continue on for now. So in order to do that, we're going to first go up here. Well, so we want to get over to... So we want to go through this door, but we need to get to that button, and we're going to need a cube. So first we're going to portal there, then we can drop down and launch, and then pressing this button. Yeah, and that's all not portal surface. Imagine if that was a portal surface, you could just skip the entirety of what's in store. I'm trying to see... Oh gosh, okay, I try to see the cube, or the radio somewhere, but we'll come back for it. So, when we bring the cube back to this. So, we're now off on an adventure to find a cube. And you can already kind of see what's in store for us here. Hello. So, we have a button here that we can press. In doing so, we'll make this go out and up. And, my. So we have a pellet, we have a camera. Let's take care of that real quick.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
And we have lots and lots of turrets that we're going to have to deal with. And if that were to go back, we could be dead. So I'm going to press this again. So we have a pellet. Let's use that to try and deal with these guys. The main thing that helps with aiming properly to get these guys is, oh my, is the fact that there is, whoa, okay, kind of froze there for a second, is the fact that they have laser reticles of where they're aiming, so you can use those. And I'm gonna be, yeah, so we don't actually really need, the protection, oh, okay, I was getting shot. Okay, so we don't really need the protections of that if we are kind of just out of the line of sight of everything. So now quickly here, we can go and aim one there, and then one there, and there. Just putting a bunch of portals around to slowly destroy all of these turrets. Yeah, alright. And that's that. So now we can worry about the next step. So we can see the cube over there that we have to get to. So how can we do that? So we have a platform here. If this was moving across, we could do that. There's a button down there. So we want to focus on moving this platform, which can be done if we can get a the pellet into the receptacle there. Yeah, so in order to do that, there is a thing here. So first of all, if we were to go and press this button and not fall off, yeah, that opens that for a very short amount of time. So that's that. Also, yeah, if I remember correctly, the radio is actually on top of this thing, so we're going to want to remember that for later, when we find a way to kind of be able to sort of almost launch ourselves up. Actually, wait, we can do that right now. Never mind. If I do this, go over here. Now, there's no turrets down there. There's a place we can drop off. We can do this, launch ourselves, and we have a radio here. So, yeah, dropping down. I believe it's like down there that we have to bring this, so I'm just going to put this off to the side for now. Now let's focus on the actual pellet. So we can see if we, in order to get it in there, we could put a portal here, and then to any of the positions that this thing is getting turned to. So we're going to put a portal there, and then as soon as it goes through, we're going to want to press the button really quick so that it goes through. Oh, okay, cool. And ta-da! I think we could also get trapped in there, and then it would, yeah, maybe. I think there's a way that we could press the button and then quickly get trapped in there, and then probably be more dialogue about getting trapped, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so that's not turning? It did. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, so now this is moving. I'm going to take the radio with us, because I just am guessing that where we have to take it is across here, hopefully. Yeah, so moving along. We're not getting closer to that button. Is it? Maybe? No? Down here? Oh. Alright, we got that. So now we can leave that behind. So now we have some portal surfaces here, and then a button here. Pressing that will actually do the same thing that the last button, or the button over there did, where it's raising that thing, which allows us to go back, and then we can actually use this platform as a means to launch ourselves. So that's that. So what we're going to want to do is press the button, portal there, and then find a way of launching ourselves. How we can do that is, is by jumping off and using that platform down there as a way of launching ourselves. We have to get there as well. So we have to do a lot of quick things in a short amount of time. So pressing the button here, we can put a portal here, and then as soon as that's in position, then we can we can get back here. That's orange, so then we can jump down and shoot blue and launch away over to our cube here. And now we could get on the platform to go back, but another thing we can do, if we want to be, we can okay, so we can drop down onto this area here. So now we can press the button here, and then portal there, portal here, go back, and with that being raised, we can go back with this cube here. Nice. So now we can cube to button, and now we can continue. Although I'm still curious, because I could hear the sounds of the radio. So we've gotten 2 of them. We're gonna drop and then shoot, so that we actually end up where we want to. I'll be right back. I again really don't want to miss where this radio is. Okay, so I was wrong. So I thought I could hear the music over there, but I think that was from one of the previous radios. The last radio is in this next section, like I thought. So, okay, cool. So now, in this next section, as you can see, these test chambers are getting quite messy.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
I mean, with this being the second last one, I'd expect that to be the case. So, we need to get ourselves all the way up there. So, we are going to use momentum to our advantage. I can also see the radio down there. I'm going to drop without placing a portal to just grab it first. And I believe... Wow, alright. Actually, first, I also want to bring this to the up area. There. Just, well then. Alright, so... yeah, this one I believe we need to bring all the way up there. But what we can do, the portal source is here, so we can get up there and then place a portal back down here to get all the way up there. So we can portal there and then drop down, and here we go. And then portal there, portal beneath us, launching more, portal there, portal below. Look for the next spot, portal there, portal below. I keep shooting the wrong ones, but it's fine. Now, portal there and portal below. Woo!
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
Alright, so now going back for the radio, we can just portal up and back down and go through, and there we go. So now we got that. Alright, so now we're off onto the next test chamber, but I believe I will leave the suspense for that for the next episode, which 19 test chambers is to be the end. Next episode will be the last. So thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you around.